Hi everyone, this is Monica with Pisces Tarot and Advice, and I wanted to do a special kind of video for you. We've already had our daily reading for the Pisces collective. This is going to be for the overall collective, no matter what's going on in your chart, and it's a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this video, trust that it's for you, trust that it has messages for you. Feel free to share it with whoever you think could benefit from these messages. And let me know in the comments if you like this type of video where we can look into like different spiritual topics and try to get some answers, right? Let me know in the comments. For example, today we're going to be looking at what is blocking my manifestation. Okay, so if you've been working towards it, you can almost feel like it's coming and it's just not coming, it's just not happening. You're getting signs and symbols, synchronicities, confirmations left and right that it's happening and it's coming, and you still don't see it happen in the 3D, and you're wondering what in the world is happening. Like what is going on? It can be very frustrating. Speaking from experience, we've all been there, right? And then you just feel like either we have a tendency to want to control things, to force, to push, and then we could potentially mess something up, or we just throw our hands up and go, you know what, whatever, I must be crazy. I'm not going to trust my intuition anymore. I'm not going to trust my dreams anymore, because clearly they're talking nonsense. I don't see anything happening that they're telling me, my guides, my spirit guides, the universe is telling me is going to happen. It's not happening, so I don't know what's going on, right? And we just give up. So today, let's get some answers. So focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest at this time whenever you're finding this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the situation. I'm going to look at what may be blocking things and try to get deeper into that. Then I'm going to be looking at what we can do, what we're guided to do, what we're advised to do that would help the process along. We can't really speed up divine timing, but we can help the process along. And then we're going to look at potential outcome if we take the guidance and apply it as best as we can, right? But all that being said, let's see what's going on. All right, for the collective timeless reading, what do we need to know? What is blocking our manifestation? What is it? Is it something we're doing, we're not doing? Is it something completely external to us that we just need to be patient with? What is it? What is going on? What is blocking or slowing down our manifestation? What do we need to know for our highest good? All right, here we go. So this is going to be the situation. This is what's blocking it, or what we are advised not to do or to stop doing. This is what is advised for us to start doing or do more of. This is what we can do to help. How we got to the current situation and outcome if we take the guidance and apply it as best as we can. Okay, bottom of the deck here we have the King of Pentacles. So your manifestation can involve a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. It can involve your financial situation or a sense of stability in your life. Stability, long-lasting relationships, dynamics, home matters, that sort of thing. Your own business, anything to do with education, anything to do with health. I'm not a medical professional. If I see health-related messages, if I receive them, I'll pass them along, but you always trust your own physician, okay? So let's see. Current situation that is being highlighted. We have the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So progress is being held up somewhere, okay? Now, with the Chariot being here, this tells me that we have a very clear perspective. We're decided, we're determined, okay? This is what I want to go get it, I want to make it happen. And again, it's either confirming that it's something to do with stability, whatever it is that gives you stability in your life, if it's your finances, if it's a place to live, if it's a relationship, if it's a friendship, if it's your own health, okay? Mind, body, spiritual health, financial health. Or it's saying there's a blockage. There could be a tendency to control things. The Chariot with the Four of Pentacles is I want what I want, the way I want it, when I want it, okay? Which, at certain points in the manifestation process, is the best attitude to have, But I feel like when we go over into, we do our part in the co-creation process, and then we have to just kind of take our hands off it and trust the universe to do its part in the co-creation process. When we try to control that part, that's when we end up hurting ourselves, really, okay? And creating blockages and delays. Because the universe is waiting for us to be like, okay, I've done my part, universe, I trust you. Jesus, take the wheel, whatever it is, right? And then you go on faith. And then the universe comes in, it does its part. When we just keep working at it, the universe is like, all right, well, let me know when you're done so I can do my part. And that, you know what I mean? So that's something that's coming up. How did we get here? We have the Two of Cups. We're trying to manifest a partnership, okay? We're getting signs, symbols, synchronicities, dreams that a partnership is coming. And this could be romantic. This could be in business. This could be to do with money. This could be the best friend of your life. I don't know, right? It's a really balanced, healthy, mutual dynamic, okay? So what's blocking us? What is blocking this manifestation? We have the Ten of Swords. I'll show you the cards in a minute. The Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So what's blocking this dynamic? Let me show you the cards because I told you I would. Ten of Swords, difficult, painful ending, something that has been long time coming. Page of Cups, communication, new energy, new love for something, renewed love for something. Five of Pentacles, feeling lack, left out, abandoned, left behind, overlooked, unimportant, not valued. It's mindset, okay? So what I'm going to say with these cards in terms of what's blocking us, there's a wishy-washy type of energy here. And I say everything I say with love, and I'm including myself in who it is that I'm reading for. So I'm telling myself as well, okay? So I don't want you to think that I'm just talking at you. But there's a bit of wishy-washy energy, okay, that we might be putting out there without realizing it. I feel like for some, the blockage is you're still talking to someone from your past that you should be done with. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. You're still entertaining something from the past, someone from the past, whoever they may be in your life or they may have been in your life. You're still entertaining them. It's blocking your blessings. It's keeping you in a place of lack. Okay, this is a person where they betrayed you. They stole from you. They cheated on you. They betrayed your confidence. And yet you keep forgiving and you keep giving second chances. And there's nothing wrong with forgiveness, but when it's done without any sort of boundary, it just becomes self-sacrifice, okay? Which leads to Five of Pentacles energy. We always give to others, we never receive. But we're showing the universe that that's okay by always self-sacrificing. So the universe is like, I don't know what your problem is. This is what you're telling me you want. This is what you're telling me through your attitude and behavior that is okay and acceptable for you. And that's what I'm giving you, you know? So for some, the door needs to be very firmly, not only closed, but locked when it comes to the past. Not even thinking about it. You'll know who this is in your life. And it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be an ex, it could be a current friend or partner or whatever, even employer or coworker, where there's this back and forth energy. We're done, no we're not. We're done, no we're not. I'm done with this, well, maybe not. I'm done with this, well, they apologized. I'll give them more time. I'll give them more chances. Okay? We're confusing our own energy and we're confusing the universe. Because they're like, so what do you want me to bring you? I don't get it. What do you want me to bring you? Because today we're saying, I'm done with this, I want something better. Next day we're saying, you know what, it's not that bad. So the universe is like, okay, well, let me know when you decide then. I don't, I'm on standby here. I don't know what you want from me. Does that make sense? So what's blocking this is a door is still open that needs to be firmly shut and closed and bricked up. All right? That is what is blocking our new manifestation. On a day-to-day level, to give you some examples, this is where you've met someone new, you're trying to get that off the ground. Okay, you're friends, you're getting to know each other, you're trying to become like romantic, working your way up to kind of asking each other out and all that kind of stuff. The ex is still in the picture. The ex is still messaging. The ex is still texting. You're responding. Or the other person is. I don't know, right? But we're reading like for what we're doing or not doing. We're responding to the ex. What that does is, even if they say hi, we say hi back. Nothing more, right? You think that's harmless. It is not. The energetic cord is still there. They still have a pull on you. They still have a hold on you. They still have access to your heart and your mind. Your heart and your mind need to be focused on the new, if you really want to bring that in. Does that make sense? So this is where we can't be friends with exes at this time. When we're trying to manifest something new, our most recent ex, especially if it was this type of situation, back, forth, on again, off again, lots of second chances given there, lots of really struggling to make it work, and in the end it just didn't. You could be on a break from this person, or you just broke up, I don't know, right? In this example. Or if it's even someone from the past, that it's almost like safety net energy is what I'm getting. You know, we got on once. We just couldn't make it work at that time, but maybe we still kind of stay in each other's lives somehow. Further down the line, if neither of us is married by the time we're 45, we'll marry each other, or something along those lines, right? And the universe is saying that is part of your past. You keep holding on to your past, and yet you're telling me you want something brand new. I can't bring you anything brand new. There's no room for it. You need to make room for it. Okay? Same dynamic if it's work. You're trying to manifest a new job. You're in a current job. It's bad. You hate it. You don't want to be there. It's stressful. It's a lot. You're overburdened. You're taken for granted. You're not appreciated. They're holding out your money. They're not paying you overtime. They're not showing any sort of appreciation in terms of monetary and what you deserve and perks and benefits or promotions and the like. Every now and again, they'll throw you we don't know what we would do without you. And then you go all mellow and you think, oh, well, how can I leave now? I'll give them more time, right? It'll get better. It'll be better. At least they're aware, that I'm important, but they don't show you in the ways that it matters. It's words. And the universe is like bringing you opportunities, bringing you jobs here and there and everywhere. But you're not either looking at them, you're not checking your inbox, you're not looking at what's on the market because you're still dealing with this, right? Or you put your resume out there one day, you're withdrawing it, taking it down the next. Okay? And if it's not one day to the other, it's 1 week to the other, 1 month to the other. I don't know. But it's the same energy that is blocking the manifestation of a new dynamic, a new partnership that is healthy, mutual, and stable. Let's look at advice. What is it that we can do, should do, to help bring this into our reality? So in terms of advice, we have the 7 of Wands, we have the 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. In terms of advice, this is seeing your worth, seeing what you deserve. And again, I say this with love, we need to stop settling. We need to stop settling. We need to stop making decisions based on, but I get on with these people really well, and yet the job doesn't pay you properly. But you get on with the team. You feel a sense of loyalty to the people. But that doesn't help pay your bills. And it doesn't give you a sense of stability and security in your life, does it? Or you need to make up your mind. Remember what it is that you're trying to manifest. Remind yourself of what it is that you're trying to manifest. Is the 10 of Cups. That's your goal. That should be your focus. And you do not back down. 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands. You do not back down. You do not look behind you. What is behind you is the 10 of Swords. There's nothing more that can come from that situation. Nothing good. It's going to be more of the same, and actually going to start getting worse and worse and worse and worse. This is a person or a situation that will endlessly take from you as long as you allow it. They will not stop. And if it's not attention and affection or money or time, it's your energy. It will drain you. And when we don't have any sort of energy, right? Our levels are on depleted, on zero, on red. How do you manifest something new? It needs fuel. The fuel for manifestation is our energy, the energy we put into it. Because yes, there are things where you do like practical things, right? You draft a resume, you put together a presentation, you go get yourself some new clothes for that interview, you work on yourself, you prep yourself, you work on your confidence. Great. But then a lot of it is behind the scenes on an energetic level. When we think about it, when we envision it, when we feel what it would feel if we got it, when we pray for it, when we meditate about it. That's all energetic. And if our energy levels are zero because of this depleting situation right here, how do you start a fire? How do you start the fire if you have no fuel? And it's a fire that needs fuel, right? Any kind of fuel, but fuel, right? Otherwise, you don't have a fire. And that's what the situation is, Pisces. Or collective. Sorry, I'm used to doing readings for Pisces. Collective. Okay, so this is a lesson and a test. Because you did get to this point with the Chariot of developing momentum, of confidence, of clarity. I'm going to make it happen. You get to that point. What you need to work on is to stay there, to keep going from that point, from that energy. Okay? When you get to enough is enough, I deserve better, I deserve the 10 of Cups, I'm not accepting any less. Then people start going, oh, but collective, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. Oh, collective, but you're so amazing, we don't know what we would do without you. Oh, collective, but if you were to leave, I'd have a breakdown. Oh, collective, but if you were to leave, I can make it on my own. I can do this by myself. I couldn't do this on my own. You're so amazing. You've always done it for me. You're always so beautiful. You're always so helpful. You're always so loving. You're always so giving. Oh, collective, I'm such an idiot. I don't know how to treat you. I'll do better in the future. That is a choice. At that point, it is crucial to stand your ground and go, thank you, I appreciate that. However, I'm not coming back. That's not enough. And not to feel bad saying that, and not to feel selfish saying that, and not to feel guilty saying that. Thank you, I appreciate that, but it's not enough for where I want to go and what I'm trying to bring into my life, what I'm trying to create into my life. Okay, so even if you look at the cards, you get to this place of confidence, momentum, you're being presented with a choice. You either go that way and you repeat that cycle, or you stand your ground, you remember what you're fighting for, what you're trying to create, what you deserve, where your boundaries are, where your expectations are, and you keep pushing, Knight of Wands. You keep pushing, you keep going. Without too many explanations, without too many conversations, without you having to explain to people why. Oh, Pisces, why are you doing this? This is what I want to do. End of story. That's the Chariot. That's the Four of Pentacles. That's the Seven of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. None of your business why I'm doing this, you know? Depending on how they ask the question, you can have an attitude to respond. It depends, right? If they have an attitude, you can have an attitude. And if it's someone who, because I see here, you know, this is something or someone that you're trying. Either you're not aware that they still have a hold on you, or you keep trying. Either you keep trying to get them to stand on your own 2 feet because you feel guilty leaving them, or you keep trying to get yourself out of that situation somehow, or away from that person somehow. Okay, you keep trying to put boundaries up and stuff, but they're soft boundaries. And when it comes to this type of situation, this type of dynamic, and the hold and the pull they have on you, it needs firm, strong, unapologetic boundaries. It's that time, collective. It's that time where you put the armor on and you do not back down and you do not explain yourself and you do not doubt yourself, and let alone let someone else doubt you. They can doubt you all they want. You don't need to have a conversation about it. That's their problem. Why are they so concerned with what you're trying to do? Maybe they should be more concerned with what they're trying to do, and then they'd be okay with you leaving. You know, they wouldn't fall apart, or whatever the case may be that they're telling you. Let's look at outcome if the advice is taken. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Fool. Look at it, collective. And we have the Star. The Four of Swords is a temporary energy. It won't be forever that you have to fight. It won't be forever that you have to push. It won't be forever that you have to stand up and stand by your boundaries. It won't be forever. It just takes one solid push, and then they'll probably try again to reach you, to contact you, to message you once, twice, 3 times tops. But it won't be as intense, because you will have already separated yourself from them somehow, distanced yourself from them somehow, just by setting that intention and not questioning it. That will be a big step in the right direction. For some of you, that's all you have to do. They'll never try to contact you again. Burden lifted, fresh start, clear slate. And then what comes in? Your wish fulfillment, your manifestation. Happy, healthy, partnership dynamic, collaboration, cooperation, whatever this is in your life. The cards tell a pretty clear story. A pretty clear story. Easy to follow. Easy to understand, hopefully, if I've explained it properly, clearly enough. But this is what we're looking at, collective. This is what we're dealing with. The time has come for you to be firm, for you to be strong, for you to be drastic, if that's what you have to be. You know your intentions, and you know what needs to happen. You know what needs to be done. Okay? And for those of you where you didn't know this thing was still going on, now you know. Now you know. Now you can set the intentions. Now you can take the appropriate actions. Because maybe you didn't really think that saying hi to an ex every now and again, or hi back, would be that big a deal, would make that big a difference. But it does. On an energetic level, it makes all the difference. Okay? Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? Anything else they need to know about this? Anything else they need to know about this for the collective? How to help their manifestation come to fruition smoothly and quickly. 9 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Have boundaries with your giving energy. 8 of Swords. It's just repeating the message. You giving, splitting your energy, your resources, and that could be your time, your money, your attention, your affection, your energy. Splitting that and giving it away, because that's charitable energy. And there's a time and a place to be charitable, collective. This is not that time. This is not that place. This is the time and a place to pull those resources back and invest them in yourself. To defend your position. Not back down. Not take no for an answer. And for you to start saying no. And make sure it's a no. Make sure it's a hell no. And they understand it's a firm no. Not a negotiation. Not a conversation. You either can stop talking to someone. They don't need an explanation as to why. Let's be honest. You know? They probably know what they did. If they involved you in 10 of Swords situations, let's be honest here. You don't need to keep giving someone second. You don't owe anyone anything. Okay? I don't know who's telling you you do, but they're lying. You're dealing with someone who's very entitled, very selfish. Whoever is calling you entitled and selfish, they're the entitled one. They're the selfish one. Whoever is pointing the finger and making accusations is the one that did it in the first place, whatever it is that they're accusing you of. All right? Something to consider. Get out of your own head. I don't know who's telling you that what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. Seven of Swords. They're trying to sabotage the Knight of Cups. Look at it. This is someone telling you what you want to hear when it suits them. To offer you nothing. Words. To keep you stuck. Queen of Cups. They make promises to you. They offer you love. They offer you commitment. They offer you attention, affection, nurturing. And they break your heart over and over and over and over and over again. And that will happen for as long as you allow it. And I want to make that clear. They will never stop. They will never say, I've taken enough from you. They will never say, let me do something for you now. To pay you back, to balance the scales. You've done too much for me. They will never say that. They will offer words with nothing behind them. Or if they do something for you, it will be very small, very insignificant. But they will make it like it's such a big deal that they're doing that for you. And it's from a place of, here, this way you can't ever say that I never did anything for you. I broke your heart. I stole your card, messed it up. It's written off now. But here, I have brought you some flowers. That's the Page of Cups energy. And collective, it's time to start looking at that and going, are you insane? Give me my money for my car. I'll take you to court if I have to. If not, get out of my life. I don't even want to see you again. I'll fix it myself, but you are out of my life for good. And stay out of my life. Closed door. That sort of energy is what is needed to get you out of here and into here. To make your way here. Okay? All right. All right. So, now you know. Now we know what is blocking us. Spoiler alert, it's usually ourselves as humans. Thinking we know more than we do. Or thinking that we can do more than we can. Especially when it comes to manifestation and co-creation. We have to let the universe do its part. We have to do our part. And be clear and be specific and be determined. And then we have to let the universe do its part. Go on faith for as long as we have to. And it will come together. But we're still on level 1 where we have to be clear in our energy and what we're trying to manifest. Okay, so that's the lesson. That's the homework. Cutting out anything and everything that does not serve. It's one thing, one person in particular. Or a mindset. A mindset that always leaves you open to give, to forgive. Even when you think it's not fair and yet you say, well, it's fine, they apologized. It's time for boundaries and it's time to be realistic. This isn't the time to be positive, optimistic. This is the time to be realistic. If we want to bring something into our reality, we have to be realistic in our approach. Okay? And once we're clear with this person or this dynamic or with ourselves, and we take action proving that this is what we mean. And that could mean, blocking someone, not picking up the phone, rejecting something, saying no, standing tall, sending something back if someone's sending you gifts you didn't ask for or anything like that, right? Action to back up our words. From there, we focus on the new thing solely, and then the universe can come in, pick it up from there, and bring it together and give it to us. Okay? So I really, really hope this makes sense and I've explained it properly because it's important. It's important, okay? This is that situation that you could feel it. It's so close, you could almost taste it, and yet it never comes to pass. And you're sitting there thinking, why? This is why. This is why. All right? So, now we have some clarity, hopefully. Now we have our homework. Let's go get it done. All right? So I really hope this helps. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. What is it you're trying to manifest? Does this make sense? Who and what is it that you need to cut out? What is it that you need to focus on to bring it together? Okay? Good luck to you. Do what you got to do. Do your part, and then the universe can do its part. All right? I'll leave it there. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.